Hi guys, good morning. Well, it's morning here anyway. I'm filming pretty early because we want to get a head start today. And I'm just feeling great for some reason. Like, it's rainy and I've already got ready and it's windy. I don't know, I love rainy, windy weather. So we've been clearing out the house and we have a bunch of chores and stuff to do, but that's not what today is about. Today is another unhaul. So as you guys know from the title, this is a romance unhaul. So it's very rare that I actually buy romance novels myself in real life because I just read them so quickly. So actually all of these were given to me as gifts and I have read all of them but one. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. So the first one is Mistletoe Wishes by a bunch of authors. So Carol Mortimer, Jane Porter, and Catherine George. So this is basically just a collection of 3 short Christmas stories, and it seems like I should keep it because we're approaching winter, but we all know I'm not going to ship this to Australia because it's just not happening. So I will find my own Christmas trash romances in Australia. I'm sure there are plenty. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and donate this one. Next is Windswept by Sabrina Jeffries. So I honestly don't even remember what happened in this book. So there's a Welsh widow, of course she's a widow, they're always widows. Or alternatively, husband hunting. Like there's 2 types of women, so there is a druid chalice and she goes to unravel the mystery about it, and there's a mysterious house that has some interesting inhabitants, and basically all I remember is that there was a total Pride and Prejudice lake scene where she goes, for some reason, she decides to go swimming naked in a lake, and then wouldn't you know it, the male lead just happens to stumble upon her naked in the lake. Like, when would that happen to any of us? Leave me a comment down below if you've ever swum naked in a lake. Like, who does that? I don't think that's reality, but again, romance. And next is Second Nature by Alice Hoffman. Again, I have no idea what this is about. So it is a modern fairy tale about a place where all things are possible, where deer can weep, winter ice can turn blood red, and roses bloom all at once. Yeah, so I don't remember reading this, and it was clearly fantastic and really stuck with me. So yeah, next. This one is The Bridge by Karen Kingsbury. Now, like I said, I don't normally buy romances, and when I do, they usually happen to be of the, like, shifter variety, specifically usually, like, gay shifters or paranormal shifters, like, which is werewolves and vampires and dragons. Love dragons. Anyway, this is not werewolves, vampires, and dragons. This is a book, like a contemporary romance, and my mom sent it to me, and I was like, I'm not even gonna read that, but then I read it, and it's about a man and a woman who meet in their college years at a bookshop. So everything, all the action circles around a bookshop, so then I was like, okay, like, I'll read it because it's about a bookshop. This novel actually made me cry so hard. It came out of nowhere. Like, you know, like when you read romance, you expect to go into it and you're like, oh yeah, like this will be like a good few hours, I'll just relax and like chill out, sob so hard, and I believe it just like hit me out of nowhere in the beginning, in the freaking beginning. So if you like bookshops and you like romances and you like stuff without werewolves, vampires, and mermaids or dragons, then this would be a great one to pick up. I believe it's also it was made into a TV miniseries, I believe. So if you don't want to read it and you'd rather just watch the mini-series, maybe also check it out. It was actually really good. Like, yeah, came out of nowhere and was great. And next is Hannah Howell's Highland Angel. So my mother has very specific reading tastes in romances, and usually it's Scottish Highlands or Regency England or contemporary, like in Maine at a lighthouse, very specifically. So this is one of the Highland variety, and I love a good Highland warrior romance. Like, they're all about warriors and feuding clans, like as if feuding clans is sexy. Everyone's like, oh, the past was so romantic. I'm like, if you mean that your teeth would fall out, sure, so romantic. Okay, anyway, sorry. I don't remember what this is about, but I can assume that it is between a Highland man and a female who's the angel, because I've actually never read one where it's like Highland warrior and it's a woman. Like, I would be shook if that happened. Kirsty's marriage is horrible, and the person she's married to throws her in a river to die because, I mean, he's actually horrible, not just like brooding romantic horrible, but actually horrible. And then the person who rescues her, I bet, is the romantic lead. So again, I remembered this so well. So this is such a good review. A Year and a Day by Virginia Henley. So I have somehow lost the cover to this. I don't know how. Or maybe my mom didn't send it to me with the cover. Either way. I do not remember this at all, but it is Virginia Henley. So usually I really like Virginia Henley. She's kind of an older writer. She has such a huge collection of romance. So I find if you read one Virginia Henley and you like it, you welcome to this 100 million books that you can now read. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one because thank you very much for your romantic service, but I don't remember you. So we're gonna let that one go. And the last one today that I want to talk about is this one. So Homeport. So remember how I said that my mom has very specific reading taste? This is one of the ones where it's a lighthouse. So I bet you it is! Okay, I knew it. So the main air is bitterly cold. Right. So I was right. So the only reason that I'm unhauling this one today, because I haven't read it, is because I don't know if you can see, these are all unread books plus my TBR for this month, which is here and full of chunky books. There's just probably no way that I'm gonna sit down and read this romance book, like, realistically, and it's so big I would never ship it. So I know that it happens in Maine and it's in the colder months, so I don't know, like, maybe I will pick it up, because we're not actually bringing all of these books to his school until like a few weeks away, because his school's about an hour away, so it's gonna take like a 2-hour drive total to do it. So we just want to do it at the end, like right before we leave, so I just have a massive mountain of books over there. So at any point, if I feel the urge to pick up a Maine romance, a Maine lighthouse romance, excuse me, I'll just pick it up out of the giveaway mountain and then give it a go. But I will keep you guys apprised of that, and that is the end of this romance unhaul. Leave me a comment down below if you like this, give me a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. Normally I don't talk about romance that often, and normally I don't do as many unhauls. In fact, I rarely do unhauls because I really like to hoard books. But if I didn't say it before, I'm moving from Japan to Australia mid-November, so most of the books that are not shipping do need to be donated. So that's why I have like a million unhaul videos. It's not because I hate books or because like I want to necessarily just get rid of all these books. It's just because I can't ship them. That's impossible. So I want to give them all their farewell. So yeah, this is the farewell to the romances. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you're having an awesome day. Yeah, just feeling kind of pumped for life right now. So yeah, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will chat to you later. Toodles! Bye!